in here we are going to look on how we're going to represent on balanced transportation model. And do remember, as I discussed previously, we have two things, which is total supply and total demand. And do remember, we always need to have a balanced equation model, which is we always need to have total supply equals to total demand. Okay, but this not will be the feasible case. Sometimes we will have cases when our total supplies is more than total demand, and sometimes we will have total demand is more than total supply. So here, in order to make as a balanced model, we need to do some modification, especially for the total supply more than total demand, and for total demand more than total supply. This one we can use our tableau, transportation tableau, which is represent of Xij. It means the commodity that already transported. Here also we have a cost we call as Cij. Cij, here we have our total supply, which is supply 1 until supply n, let's say n, and we have our demand. This is our demand of the customer. We have D1, D2 until Dn. Next, we have our source, our source of supply 1, supply 2 until supply n. And finally, we also have our demand, D1 until Dn. Okay, so here, this is the transportation representation or tableau. So in order to solve for the cases, this is for the case of total supply equals total demand. That's why we do on example 7.1, and I already uploaded the answer. So you just go through the step by step how I do. And especially for total supply more than total demand and total demand more than total supply, we need to create a dummy variable. For the first case, if we are looking on total supply more than total demand, as we can look on the on the page of 142, what we are going to do, we need to create a dummy destination. Where what we're going to do here, we're going to use the same tableau. So what we are going to do, we're going to add, if for the case total supply more than total demand, we're going to add another dummy variable of demand, where we want to make sure the total unit that we add now, we're going to add another column of T star or dummy destination in order to receive the surplus of supply. This is for case when total supply is more than total demand. And same goes when we have total demand more than total supply, where we need to create a dummy variable for supplier. So for source. Okay, for the source, where we already explained previously, this is the source 1, source 2, and source 3. Okay, so what we're going to do, if we have extra demand compared to surplus, what we're going to do is we're going to add a dummy in the total source. Okay, so for these two type of cases, I already explained in the example of page 144 and 145. Please go through that. If you don't understand, please get back to me. Okay, you can WhatsApp me. Okay, thank you.